Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Just getting us logged in. Good morning. Hello, guys. How are you? Just see if I can straighten us up a little bit. Everyone okay? How are you? I am really hoping, hi guys, I'm really hoping that the sound is working on Facebook. I've reinstalled everything. Facebook, can you hear me? Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. We'll just have to see how we get on, won't we? Good morning. If you're on Facebook and you can hear me, could you let me know? Could I get a thumbs up? Can you hear me on Facebook? Let me know if you can hear me, please. Okay. Good morning, everybody. We'll just have to crack on, won't we? Let's see how we get on today. Decided to come on the floor this morning, loud and clear. Thank you, Rebecca. Don't know what happened. Reinstalled the app, so hopefully we're working again. Don't know what's gone on. Anyway, hope you're all okay. Lovely to see you this morning. Tuff Tuesday. So yeah, I'll just set up a nice little activity. This is actually one that we did. Good morning. My sister's on. We're still waiting for the baby, aren't we, Steph? My sister is due any day. I'm waiting for the call. Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Good. Glad you can hear me. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Rebecca on Facebook. So I hope you're all right. We're going to do a quick play, tray, tuss spot sort of activity. This is actually one that I did last summer and it was a big hit. It's fine. Thank you, Leah. Thank you very much. Thank you for checking. That's very kind of you. What was I saying? Yeah, we did this activity last summer. It's a nice alternative for doing a little bit of small world, a little bit of role play. Oh, thank you. And yeah, so it's nice and easy. And what's nice is actually it's very little for us to set up. It's putting the responsibility onto the children, which is quite nice. So before we get started, I hope you've got a cuppa or something. Sorry, I've come on the floor. I just fancied it. Some days I don't really like stand. It feels a bit formal. And I'm not a formal kind of girl, am I? So just having a quick drink. Okay, so what we're going to do today, before we start, as always, got to let you know about these. My play prompts, I've got lots and lots of packs of play prompts. These are the mini packs. And just regarding what we're doing this morning, I have the mini pack of Tuff Spot ones. There's not many of these left. These ones are, in fact, both of these, the Tuff Spot are probably one of my most popular packs, just for ideas of things that you can do in your play tray, or Tuff Spot. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have a Tuff Spot to do the Tuff Spot activities. It's just activities you can set up on a tray. And I also have the pretend ones as well for lots of small world, lots of imaginative play, lots of role play, that sort of thing, to give you any more ideas. So making tea and work and sneaking a quick few minutes watching. I love it. Thank you, Sarah. So yeah, nice easy activity this morning. I'm actually going to use a little tray. I get so many questions about this one. This is just the IKEA tray. I believe £1 or 90p. Brilliant. The reason why I really like this is there's no pattern, no background, shallow lip, so it works perfect for activities. Really depends on how you're wanting to play this morning, whether you're going to be doing it on the floor, on a tabletop, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to set mine up in here. You could always use a Tuff Spot, a bigger tray. This is the garland tray, which you can get on Amazon, 60 centimetres, so not as big as a Tuff Spot. If you've got one of those handy, also great. And the Tuff Spot also would work really well. So it's just any sort of tray, really. The reason why I like using trays is they catch the mess. It makes life a lot easier for tidying up. But also having things on a tray just means if you set something up an activity, like if they set up this one today, and then move on, it's so easy to pick up, put on a tabletop somewhere, leave it out, and easy to bring it out again rather than just having it all over the rug. And also trays often work as like a visual boundary, so it really helps children. I can't promise miracles, but it often helps children keep things within the space rather than getting up and walking with things. So yeah, before we start, I'm not paid by Aldi. I should be. I think I should be, but I'm not paid or gifted by Aldi. Just to let you know, lots of people in our community pages, if you're not already in the community, playHOORAY community page, please go join. It's a lovely space, Very positive, very supportive. Lots of people are spotting these in Aldi the other day. I bought this 3 years ago and I still use it. So it's a roll of what they like fake turf, but actually it's more of a carpet. I must admit, I can't imagine many people actually lay this in the garden. But it's more like a fake carpet, so it's not a carpet material, nice and soft, and actually animals would stand up on them, rather than, you can get some of the fake grass where all the plastic animals just fall over anyway. So it's really lovely. You get 2 metre rolls. It's 1 metre by 2 metres. So if you are looking for something for setting up some sort of small world, it works really well, and it fits perfect for a tuss spot. Sorry, the light's funny. Fits perfect with a tuss spot. Cut 1 metre square, and then you can either trace the shape of your tuss spot or just sit it inside. You could also do it with a garland tray, anything like that. And what's nice is it's got like go on, what are the words? It's got like little studs on the back, little like rubbery bits, and it just stops it from slipping, so it's really handy. So yeah, so that just works really well, and you can cut it to size. That's what's the best bit. Like I was going to say, if you cut it to the shape of your tuss spot, if that's what you're buying it for, some sort of tuss spot or something, 1 metre square would do. So you could maybe go and see if a friend wants to share it, if they would like 1 metre of it as well. It's about £5.99, £6.99 I believe, so you're talking a couple of quid, but I use mine a lot. So it can be really handy. So that's just a word of warning. Just lots of people are talking about those at the minute. The middle aisle of the Aldi can be really useful. All right, so we're going to move on now. So the idea behind this morning's activity is a really lovely one. It's about setting up a small world. It could be little animals, it could be little people, it could be dinosaurs, it could be whatever you want it to be, any theme. And of course, it's always really nice if the theme matches your young children. Something that they're interested in. And the idea is that you're actually letting them set it up. So you're how do I explain this? You're almost like setting it up backwards. So the idea is that you get lots of the activities that you would lots of the resources and bits and pieces that you would normally put on your tray. But rather than actually do the setting up, you let your little one do the setting up instead. So maybe you would have some of the resources to hand. So you do the gathering, getting bits and pieces together, and then have it to hand, but don't actually set it up, and encourage your little one to set it up as well. And the reason why that's nice, particularly with slightly older children, so maybe 3, 4, 5-year-olds, the reason why that's nice is it becomes, they like take ownership of it, and they take a little bit of responsibility for it. They may also come up with ideas of other things that you could add instead that you've maybe not even thought of. Yeah, can you remember we did it in the summer? We did like a little beach scene, didn't we? Well done, good memory. So I've done more. Today's a little bit, looks a bit autumnal actually, but it could be absolutely anything. What I've done, this is just, woo, I'm gonna lose everything now. This is just a plastic dip tray. Can you see that? You can get them in Home Bargains, B&M, all of those, pound shops sometimes. I often pick them up in charity shops as well, can be really handy, but really nice. All I've done in here is some stones, corks, pine cones. I've got these like, the words for these go every time. Like tweed, not tweed, go on, little ball things. Anyway, you know what I mean. The sticks, lots of little sticks, lots of natural materials, different bits and pieces, lots of bark, and different shapes, and just things that I've collected over time. Of course, you don't need anything fancy. You could grab things in the garden, some lovely rattan balls, thank you Katie. You could go get a lovely handful of leaves, grass, anything like that. Go get loads of natural materials. When we did the beach one, of course, a bucket of sand, maybe some blue material for the sea, that sort of stuff. Just go and get a few bits and pieces that you think your little one would like setting up. And then, like I said, your little one might actually come up with their own ideas and might make some suggestions of other things that they might want to add. And they may say, oh, what about some shells or something like that, and can be really lovely. So that's the idea. I put it in this tray. You could literally do it in handfuls and in little pots, just whatever you've got to hand. Handful of things. And then I was just going to pick out, I've been and got our shoebox of, I've got dinosaurs and bugs and all sorts in here. I'm just going to pick out, I've got some little miniature dinosaurs that I thought would be really cute, and I'm just going to pick those out, and some horrible grim things, mason mugs, Right, so I've just got a few of those out and I've put those in the centre. Like I said, it doesn't need to be in one of these trays, so don't worry if you don't. Maybe if you've got some little Tupperware containers or something, and just pop them next to the tray. Oh, I keep losing these rattan balls. Just pop it next to the tray, so you're inviting your little one to set it up. No doubt they'll come over and be wondering like, oh, you know, what you doing, mummy, or what you doing, daddy, what you setting up, what you making, that sort of thing. And you can invite them to set it up themselves and say, oh, we were going to make a dinosaur world, but maybe you'd like to do it instead. Or even you could just leave it out without saying anything and actually let your little one do the setting up, make their own little dinosaur world instead of you making it for them. Get them to do the setting up, and they may just, like I always say, can't promise miracles, but it may just encourage them to take responsibility. They're going to make choices. They're going to make decisions about how they're making it up, how they're creating their land. They're going to maybe, as well, what could be really nice is they may be talking through what they're doing. Try not to ask them too many questions, because like we've talked about before, if you keep saying what you're doing, oh, why are you doing that there, why, sometimes they're just trying it and they're just exploring it but haven't got the language to say that, and there may not be a reason that they've put it there, they're just having a little go. So maybe just sit back and just watch, and it could be really interesting. And again, if they come up with some ideas of some other things that they can add, go with it. If they want to add green Lego blocks with it, go for it. It'd be brilliant. What a lovely idea. And really try and encourage them to think of their own bits and pieces. And then they can set up their own little small world, and then they can play. And the beauty of having it on the tray, like I said before, you don't need to tidy it up as the day goes on or tomorrow. You can actually pick it up, move it to the side, and always bring it out another time. And there's no reason why they can't return back to it, at least for the rest of the week, if not 2 weeks. But yeah, so it's dead short and quick for you today. But that's the activity, and let them do the setting up rather than you. And it can be really good for their decision making and taking responsibility for their play. All right, is that okay? Short and sweet, isn't it? So I'm going to finish there. That's it for today, guys. Like I said, I did do one on setting up like a little beach with little people and sand and things. It's also really nice to pair a story with it. So maybe if you read a story about dinosaurs and then present them with this, how wonderful would that be? Or a beach one, or whatever. So the beach one will be saved on YouTube and Facebook if you want to go back and see those. And of course, this will be saved on Facebook and YouTube as well. But yeah, let me know if you have a little go. Of course, they're always saved. They only save on Instagram for 24 hours. I can't help that. But they're always saved on Facebook and YouTube. So just go on playHOORAY on Facebook or playHOORAY YouTube channel. And yeah, you'll be able to find all my lives are there. It's like hours and hours of free videos for you, lots of content, so don't ever be stuck for ideas. So yeah, let me know if you do try something like that with your little one at home today. It might be a great success, it might not. See how you get on. It's just yeah, there's nothing to lose, is there? See if they like it. Just a different way of playing. All right, I'm going to finish there. So have a lovely day, guys. Don't forget, if you're looking for more ideas, we've got the Tuff and the Pretend mini packs of play prompts. They're available on the website too. Have a lovely day. Let me know what you're getting up to, and I'd love to see some fan mail if you get a chance. All right, see you later, guys. Bye.